Hello everyone, I hope you're having an amazing day today. My name is Steve. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to the cheapest food store in the UK, which is supposedly Aldi. And we're going to find out what you can buy for 30 pounds at Aldi in the UK. I just did the conversion rate and 30 pounds is about 38 US dollars. And when I think of spending $38 at the grocery store, I think I may be able to feed myself for about 2 days, if I'm lucky. I honestly don't even know if I could actually feed myself off of $38 for 2 days, but I think we could get close to that. And if I got really cheap, like bought some really cheap items, maybe didn't buy meat or something like that, I could probably feed myself for 2 to 3 days if I went vegetarian and whatnot off of $38. But to be honest, $38 or 30 pounds would not buy you very much here in the US. Just to give you an example of this, I just went to the grocery store a couple hours ago and I only got a few items, but 1 gallon of milk, 1 small tub of Greek yogurt, and a small glass jar of strawberry fruit preserves was right at 20 US dollars, which is the equivalent of 16 pounds. So right there, I would have spent over half of what she's trying to stay under here on this shopping trip at Aldi in the UK. And so I think you guys in the UK would look at that as very expensive. You know, I've done a couple of shopping grocery store comparison videos or food cost comparison videos in the past. It's been a while. I think that was my last one was probably January or February of this year. But it was absolutely amazing. It was eye-opening, to say the least, how much cheaper it was for you guys to grocery shop in the UK versus in the US. I mean, if I remember correctly, most things were like maybe 50 or 60% cheaper in the UK, sometimes even more so. Anyways, guys, enough of my rambling. Let's go ahead and dive into this and check out the cheapest food store in the UK, which is supposedly Aldi. And we're going to see what you could buy for 30 pounds or 38 US dollars at Aldi in the UK.
How much can
Aldi local.
I buy for, I don't know, 30, 40 pounds? I'm not sure, but I'm just going to head into, as the bus passes by, my Aldi local and see what we can get. Yes, Aldi apparently is the cheapest supermarket in the UK.
Hold on, guys. I want to see this real quick. And by the way, what's the difference between a regular Aldi and an Aldi local? So it looks like 75 pounds for your average basket. How do you pronounce this? Lidl? That's fairly close to the Aldi price. Heard of Asda, Sainsbury's, Tesco. Okay, so these right here must be your kind of your high dollar stores, kind of like maybe like the way we look at a Whole Foods here in the US, I'm guessing. I think that might be what these your more upscale supermarkets. Definitely more than I was thinking. I've definitely got a number of supermarkets I need to check out moving forward. But anyways, guys, let's continue.
As per the which outcome. Also, I have to know, I was saying in my last video how it's not autumnal, and it totally is. I went a long way round to go for a long walk before coming here, and yeah, beautiful leaves on the floor. I am loving it.
I'm so ready for fall.
I haven't worn this jacket in ages. I'm not sure if I like it. It's like 18 degrees. It's not that cold. Let's get the wheelie trolley, if I can get it out.
That's an interesting
and they
basket.
have an amazing selection of flowers. So I'm going to grab 2 of these packs for £2.29.
$2.29.
Super cheap. This is not necessarily the easiest store to vlog, so bear with. But let's try these. These are £1.15, so they're only what is that, 19.2p per banana. Now I'm going to be mindful of what I'm picking up. I definitely don't want to carry a massive watermelon back. I don't need to buy tons of stuff, but I'm just going to show you a few things without getting in anyone's way. But yeah, pineapple for 89p. It's pretty cheap, isn't it? And yes,
yeah, that's not bad.
I'm lazy, aren't we all, if we can be? I'm going to grab, I always get their mango chunks, $2.29. Oh, there's only a couple left.
$2.29.
Right, don't they? But yes, significantly cheaper than Whole Foods. If you haven't watched that vlog, go and watch it. We do have strawberries, but I do find this time of year they're not great. They're £3. I think normally you get 2 for £4 when they're in season, But yes, we have got a lot of plastic. Yes, guys, I'm not in charge of the plastic. But for £1.5, I love grabbing these kind of ready-made salads. Oh, that's not going to last long, is it? When it comes to salad, my intentions are always good, but oh no, I don't like that one, which is the one that I like. But for 69p.
Oh wow, yeah, you can't beat that.
I never eat it.
57.
Even though Halloween has passed, we have got these little candy apples. We've got chocolate-covered ones and then normal toffee ones, and they're only 64p. That is
64. Wow. Okay, I need to pull up the conversion calculator. Bear with me, guys. 81 cents. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's really cheap.
So cheap, and I quite like that it comes in this striped little display. And they sometimes have additional offers. So you got 6 Royal Gala apples for only 89p. So
what?
I'm gonna grab a pack of those. They're all right. The problem with these trolleys.
Okay, that's literally right at about $1. 6 apples for roughly a US dollar. That's insane. Here, that would probably be, I don't know, maybe about, top of my head, $5, $6. Wow. Okay. That's crazy.
These wheelie baskets is you've got to carry it home. And I'm going to get some mushrooms. So for 89p, milk. Yeah, it is incredibly cheap in here. Yeah. But I do really like this cowbell lactose. I don't think I'm like full-on lactose intolerant. I don't know, but I just prefer this. And it's only $1.15, which is way cheaper.
$1.15?
Yeah, loads of like.
Okay, $1.15. I just bought milk, guys. So this is one I'm really interested in seeing what the price there is. Now this is, let's see, $1.45. I don't know how big that was though, to be honest, but it's a liter. Okay, so that's not, but then again, you're buying a specialty milk, lactose free or reduced lactose, and you, when you buy smaller amounts like that, like for example, a half a gallon of milk of regular, like what's called grass milk, would be about $5 in my local grocery store. So
yeah,
that's still not bad.
Chocolate milk, etc.
Where's the gallons?
Okay, we're just gonna go down the meat aisle. What do I need? But they've got this new Ashfield Farm fillet steak. This is $5.19 per.
Wow.
Oh no, $5.19 per thing. That's really cheap, right?
That is very cheap.
Don't need any mince, but yeah, I always get like the lower fat one. I know it doesn't taste as great, but it's
wow, man.
The 3% one, and you get that whole thing of 400 grams for just £3.29, or 250 grams just for £2. So crazy good value in here. So you can get chicken for $3.59. People always ask me
for all chicken.
And they've got different tiering for a medium, or you have these that you just literally cook in the bag, and it's already got like a bunch of different flavorings, seasonings.
It's probably about
so
$4.25, $4.50.
Good. It's always good
US dollars, like that's
people.
crazy.
And I always
that's
like getting
cheap.
kind of stuff that's ready to go. And this is literally called Ready Set Cook. So you've got a few different options there: crispy duck pancakes, pulled pork, barbecue ribs, and they're really good value. Look at those prices. I think a lot of people watching this will probably buy this type of thing, so you get like a whole Spangcock chicken, which is really good value for £4.69, or for £5, yeah, you get this chicken crown that cooks for 55. I mean to be fair, it probably costs you
Dude, that's crazy, man.
Price of electricity, we're not going to go there. And yeah, they have lots of these trays that you can just grab and stir fry for $3.69.
$6.30.
I do like to buy. I don't really need any.
That's crazy. So cheap, man.
You just whack them in the oven, guys. So there's a nacho chicken one, and then the Cajun chicken. I think I've bought that before. It's pretty good for £3. I think
that chicken that she was just showing that was 5 pounds, which is the equivalent of $6.32. That would probably, I'm guessing, be something similar. That would be $12 to $15 here, probably.
This is one of my favorite sections. Yes, the cured meats. Oh, I usually love peppered salami for £1. But yeah, they're really great packs ready to go. Really good for like sharing or just eating them all myself, which is what I do. What else have we got? Yeah, so you can grab loads of little like tapasy or like small plates things. Is that tapas? I'm not sure, but I really like these little things that have got cheese in them.
Oh,
like I said, I'm not going to try and get too much stuff because I really don't need it, but I always like getting chicken that's ready to cook. You can see there that's got the peri-peri.
How much is that? Is that
one of these?
$2.49?
And all the beige goodness. We are in a British store after all, and this is kind of our foundation of our diet. We love it. So you can get loads of different massive packs for under £2. I love sausage rolls. Oh, maybe I should go to Greg's at some point. I also love a quiche. I haven't quiche in ages. Yum. Okay, so there is an Aldi near where I work, and I've been getting, where is it? Do they have it? Yes,
69p.
Sweet chili limited
Are you
edition.
kidding
Can
me?
you believe we're talking about limited edition hummus?
That's not
guys?
even.
But it's only 79p. But this one, if you see it, do get it. I really like it. I'm actually going to get two.
That's crazy.
Yum.
That's not even a dollar. The equivalent. That's not even a dollar. Here, that literally would be, I don't know, I'm going to say, let me see. I think that would be $5 to $7 somewhere, something like that here in the US. That's insane, guys. Wow.
So you may have spotted already on some of the packaging, they have this specially selected, which is kind of like their premium range. So yeah, that's always a great thing to have. And then they have also a lot of stuff in this area that's just branded as the deli. I really like that packaging, actually. You know,
I love coleslaw, man.
Have a label. And another thing I adore, yeah, for $1.79 is they have these little pots, which I'm sure are the same ones that you'll find in other supermarkets. Not gonna lie. Oh gosh, all the dates are not very late on these, but I'm gonna get the spinach and pine nut one. I really like this, and it tastes exactly the same as the Waitrose one because it might be the same. Yes, I am aware that a lot of the stuff is just packaged differently, but I'm not complaining. It's fine, whatever. It's just how it is. These antipasti pots are also fantastic. So yeah, if you want to get bits for picnic, I always think Aldi is a really, really good place to go. And
yeah, it looks like it.
Yes, see again, specially selected. These
Definitely
pizzas are insane, guys.
How much are
I do actually buy them, and I have to cut them in half, and then I freeze half because otherwise I eat the whole thing.
It's not bad, man.
But for only £4, I
Wood
actually
fired
prefer
sourdough
these
pizza.
to like Domino's and Francomanca. I know people are going to think I'm crazy, but this one is my favourite. Yummy. Little lasagna there, fish pie, and then you obviously have like the lower tier
Fish
stuff
pie.
price point wise. So yeah,
Never heard of that.
something for everyone.
Like a chicken pot pie, I guess.
So please can you like this video and subscribe? Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit in here. Can't get my words out, but I've just noticed, look at these amazing pots. These are very goo-like, aren't they? Look at that sea salt Belgian chocolate ganache, and it's only £1.19.
What?
Says they're new. Savia.
That looks like it's even in a glass jar.
Pancake range up the top there. Let's grab buttermilk pancake. It says American style. Oh my god, the Americans are gonna laugh at this. $1.85. That's pretty good for 6. I mean, you can't really go wrong, can you?
I mean, I guess for prepackaged like that, ready to go, that's not bad. But it's like, oh my goodness, pancakes are so easy. I that's one thing I'll never understand why people will like buy pre-made. It's like pancakes are just like the easiest thing in the world to make from scratch. That's just me though.
And they've got the mini pancakes. Oh my gosh, these look so
Those do look good though.
Yeah, $1.69.
Ready to go. I get it, man. It's convenient.
Just cheese these
and it's very
days.
cheap.
I
So
feel like Cathedral City is quite expensive. That's probably the #1 cheese from the UK. But for strength 5, how much do you get for that? 400 grams, I think.
5?
Yeah, that's quite a big one.
What does that mean? I don't think we have
so
anything like
really good value. And
that
then
says
you
the
have
strength of
different
cheese on it.
to
If I'm not
choose from. I don't
mistaken.
need any. Well, I do, but I'll eat it all in about 2 sittings. I'm trying so hard to not buy the junk food. I can eat what I want when I go out, but at home I need to be a bit better. That pizza's definitely going to be my treat. Yum, all the beige goodness. I've noticed in quite a lot of these stores, the sliced brioche loaf is heavily featured chocolate chip. Oh my gosh, it's only $1.49, and then they have like the mini rolls as well. Oh my gosh, individually packed. They're pretty good to take to work, but I would just eat so many. That wouldn't fill me up. £1.09.
That 99 cent down there for this.
I'm a sucker for any kind of burger that comes with a brioche bun, but you get 4. How much are they? Only 99p. Very cheap.
That's
again,
awesome,
fancy
man.
branding.
That's a really good
What
price.
is a London cheesecake? How do I not know what this is? People are going to roll their
Ooh,
eyes.
London cheesecake.
£1.09.
£1. Oh
Something
my
I need to do
goodness.
is actually fill
Come
up my
on.
freezer because I have absolutely nothing except for ice cubes. So I'm going to get these toasting waffles, and they're only £1.19 for 12 in a pack. They also have got some chocolate-filled crepes. Grapes, not crepes, right? Am I saying that right? Probably not. But also their crumpets are amazingly good, and they're only 35p. They do just about fit in my toaster, so I'm going to get those and whack those in the freezer just in case, because I'm finding I don't really have any
That is
emergency
an
food.
amazing
So
good
we do
deal,
have branded stuff as
in my
well.
opinion.
So you've got
I don't know.
Waltons in here. It's not all own label. Oh, and at the end of this aisle, look at these cheeses. These look really good. Black pepper and paprika. Yum, these look really good. Garlic and herb. £1.25.
Okay, I'm definitely not a cheese connoisseur. I don't really eat cheese. No, well, it's not that I don't eat cheese. Like I'll eat like mozzarella and Parmesan and provolone, because I'll eat those on either pizza, some sandwiches that that I'll heat up, like hot sandwiches or something. But like I'm definitely not one of these people who just like eat cheese by itself or with crackers or something. That's just not my thing. I'm not really a fan of cheese. But you know, some foods you have to have cheese. But so I'm just trying to figure it out. I don't know if I've ever seen anything quite like this. This it's kind of like a roll or of some sort. It's got stuff on the outside. It's really interesting looking. But I'm sure we have something like that here in the U.S. It's just that because I don't really eat cheese like that, it's probably something I've never even seen before.
Wow, everything is such good value. Honestly,
it does look like really good value, though.
And they have got these fancy dishes. These would be good if you got people coming round.
Wow.
Cheese bake there, 22 minutes. I was just seeing if there's any nice sauces to pick up. Maybe I'll look at the Italian ones. But I did notice, look at these specially selected, and they've got some seasoning that comes with it on the cap. That's quite good. And I feel like for £1.9,
yeah,
that's really, really cheap.
I don't know anything about curry sauces or whatever, but that definitely looks like it would be a good deal.
A lot of my friends always rave about the microwave, like Spanish grains, the lentils, and also all of the rice. Look at that, piri-piri special rice, and they're really good value. I mean, the whole rice ones for 35p, ready for 2 minutes. And then, yeah, the more flavour you have, they go up a little bit in price, but really, really good value. I think what's the most expensive one? That Spanish grain French lentils for £1.09. Again, I do need some cupboard stuff, so I'm going to grab
97p.
Like for
that's
70
a little over
$1.
That's
can't get my words
that's
out.
great.
With me today.
That's great.
But lots of dried pasta. I don't think I need any. And their specially selected premium crisps are insane. I think no, I won't. I'm not going to get them. They're only £1.09. But keep your eyes peeled, guys, for the beef and mustard ones. They are insane.
What?
I can't find them, but if you see them, do try them. And
did she say beef and mustard?
Household bits and bobs.
Chips?
Let's see if they've got. Yeah, they've still got this
or
range.
crisps.
I know is really,
Same
really
thing.
popular. The hotel collection.
Well,
they do a mini candle and read. Oh, that's a nice little. Oh, I thought it was a set. No, it's not. And this massive candle, which I know a lot of people
They
still
sell
buy.
candles and
basil,
stuff?
Mandarin, the pomegranate one's quite nice.
I thought they just sold food.
I had one a while ago. I haven't tried the diffuser, or maybe I have. Gosh, I can't remember. But a lot of this stuff also.
Oh wow, they
the
got all
same
sorts of
price as
stuff.
The pound store, if not cheaper. So yeah, you can get like massive things of hand soap. They always win awards for their skincare, which is this is one of the popular Lacura anti-wrinkle cream. And this is the section where I literally want to buy everything. I do really like these spirals. Obviously, the hazelnut one actually I really love. They're very, Kinder Bueno-ish, but Jive bars are fantastic. Crazy good value. I've said this about
I like Kinder
times,
bars.
but they do also
What's
have,
that? The
again,
Bueno? I know those.
Looks like a really nice brand. Look at that packaging.
That does look really nice.
You've got dark and classic for
at really cheap prices.
Which is still pretty good value. So you can get more premium kind of single bars as well. Looks like Mosser and Roth. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And yeah, we do also have Mars. I think there might be some Galaxy maybe in here somewhere, and some Cadbury. But yes, Galaxy Minstrels are my absolute favourite chocolate. Well, Galaxy, Cadbury, I don't mind, but something I want to try. I think
Fruit
I've had these
and
before. I run
fiber.
out of cereals, and I really like kind of fruit and nuts. So let's try this fruit and fibre. And this is only £1.39. Wow, that's huge. It says there's 18 servings, but yeah, you've got all your different cereals, slightly more premium granolas to choose from, which are still pretty good in price point. I just like seeing all the packaging. Oh, this is one that maybe I'll try at some point with the strawberries added. And
is stuff like the cereal, is it like kind of non-brand name type stuff that you wouldn't at Aldi? Is this stuff that you wouldn't normally find at other grocery stores? Are these more of the kind of generic brand names? Is that how they make this store so much cheaper? Let me know in the comments, guys.
Past the other section of the bakery, we do obviously have Hovis, but I really
Hovis. Why do I know that name?
This Ancient
Hovis.
Grains or the Super Seed Farmhouse for £1.19. That's
Hovis.
really nice.
I don't know why I know that name.
Loaf of breads. I've actually still got one at home, so would 100% recommend that.
It's a huge loaf.
And they do have then the more premium seeded sourdough, white sourdough.
I love sourdough bread, man.
Yeah, and I like that it's like huge.
I like to make it at home though.
£1.50, and I'm just going to grab
a lot
some
more.
organic
Takes a lot
eggs
more
for
time.
£2. They do have
£2,
a different
6
selection.
organic
So if
eggs.
you get the medium ones.
Two. What is that?
For £1.09. Also, everyone having a go at me in the comments. They do have long life milk. Obviously, they've got skimmed and semi-skimmed, and that is a litre for 69p.
$2.53. It's not bad.
Comment on my Poundland vlog where I said you can get maybe a couple of pints for £1. You technically can if you buy long life. That's what I meant. And guys, I have been trying Yorkshire tea. I've got a massive box. I think I'm maybe halfway through it.
Yorkshire tea.
I think I need to try the biscuit biscuit brew, but they don't have it. I do like PG Tips. Let me know any others.
For PG Tips.
I'm sure some of you are commenting. A lot of the time it's the same food, just repackaged. But I just wanted to, I love this type of thing. Like when I was a kid, like ice lollies or ice cream that's shaped by something like into a form.
Oh, my daughter would love those.
And yeah, twisters or whirls, whatever one you're getting, I love those. But these caught my eye. Look at these.
Oh, those
wafers.
look good.
They kind of remind me of being on holiday in Spain.
Those
or
look
something
really
like that.
good, actually.
But yeah, quite the selection. And yes, they have got. These are very Christmassy, and you can tell on the packaging. Can you see that there's a little holly above the specially selected? So this is.
Hey guys, so if someone in the comments knows, why do some of the boxes, quite a few of the boxes actually have the flag on it, and then others don't? Or I'm guessing that is that just a particular brand? Is that just like, I don't understand that, because a lot of them don't have that flag, and it's all sorts of different types of food, but they. You know, a lot of the packaging has the flag on it. I've just never seen that before.
Your kind of Christmas stuff coming. Oh my gosh, Pavlova tower for £6. Special chocolate orange profiteroles. All the different flavors. Oh my gosh, salted caramel as well. So yeah, interested to see what they have got coming. Also the frozen fruit. Here's a really good idea. Maybe if you make smoothies, is a really good way.
That's a good price, yeah.
Maybe I should get them, but I'm not sure. Oh, there are any left. There is. £1.50 for a massive bag of frozen like raspberries is really good, right? And they have got tons again of that plant menu. Yeah, let me know. I don't know if that is their own brand or if it's bought in. Loads of different burgers and stuff. I know some of my friends really like those. They look good, don't they? Ultimate no beef and then no chicken. Yum. And depending on how
I can't do the fake meats. No. Just not my thing. But you know, I wanted to say, you know, actually you guys can probably trust your frozen fruit and stuff without it saying organic or something like that. Here, you can't. If you want to stay away from, you know, I don't mind some chemicals. I'm not perfect, but I try to stay away from the like insanely processed stuff as much as possible. Not always. I do eat some of that stuff, but for the most part, I don't want to be eating that stuff on a regular basis, like daily. And like if I'm making a fruit smoothie, for example, I want to know that it's not sprayed with tons of pesticides. And unfortunately, in the U.S., everything, unless it's organic, is insanely sprayed with massive amounts of pesticides. And I personally, number one, mainly my daughter. I don't want my daughter consuming that stuff on a regular basis. But number two, I don't as well. You know, unfortunately, sometimes you can't help it here in the U.S. But I just wanted to say, it just made me think about that. I guarantee you that you could probably, in the UK, have a much easier time buying stuff that's non-organic, like berries and stuff, without having to worry quite as much about the amount of toxic stuff on the fruit itself.
You are the alcohol section always wins awards. I think it's the Harrison gin that has done exceptionally well. Yeah, so I'm sure some of you watching this have tried some of them, and they've got quite a lot of like the flavor ones now. So spice plum and clementine gin.
It's a decent selection.
And look at this, the illusion.
Beautiful bottles, man.
Gosh, I love that. That's really cool. Oh, lime and watermelon. But yes, I do like gin quite a lot. They have got champagne for £15, which, let's be honest, here we go. And they're a brut for £13.99. This Nicolas de Montbart, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I feel like that crops up in quite a few retailers. But you know what, for 14 quid for a bottle of Plonk, I think is pretty good. You can go to the lower price points. We've got, what's the cheapest one?
$49
for $5.49, and a whole selection of wines, which I think they're pretty much all under £9, if I'm honest with you. Looking at it, I think I think a lot of them also are $4.99 or under £6, which is a bargain.
I cannot do wine, man. You know, I love a good beer. I can, I do a little tequila, some liquor, but wine is definitely not my thing. I've tried a number of different wines and I've never liked the taste of wine. I just cannot get into it. I kind of wish I could, because, it's one of those things that, I don't know, it'd just be fun to be able to enjoy a glass of wine on occasion, just because. But I definitely enjoy a good beer. So that's my thing. You can have the wine. I'll take the beer.
Oh, they've got Budweiser. I keep saying everything's good value, but it is. So what have you got? 4 buds at 440.
Really? I didn't even know they would be in the UK,
£4,
to be honest.
Like, yeah, £1.05 for each of the beers, and then Stella, but they're slightly bigger cans. What was that? For 568 mils for 575. I can't get my words out now, can I? And then you got Foster's. So yeah, you can get some of the big brands as well, or like the big bottles, the 500 ml ones.
Looks like you had more wine choices than beer choices here.
There we go, for 135. I think those prices are maybe in line with most of the supermarkets here. I think. Yeah, I'm saying that. I think their beers, I don't know, but if you go to somewhere like Asda, which is also ranked as like the other cheapest main big supermarket, you'll get packs of like 24, so it's just a very different supermarket. And I am in an Aldi local, where I'm in the middle of London, so it is a smaller store.
Oh, that's what the local is. It's just a smaller version of Aldi.
I think that's going to be enough. Let's see how
such a small cart.
It's
interesting.
Seeing how big the queues are. Oh my gosh, I have come at such a good time. Are you joking? Is it all self-service? Oh, brilliant. Okay, and that is what you get for 30 quid in the cheapest supermarket in the UK. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh. Well, I would say that was very successful, although I need to carry all the time. I've literally brought my backpack with me. I should have bought another bag. Even got myself some roses, so I'm very happy with that. Did you enjoy that? Also, I'm going to expect that most people will probably comment on how much that would cost where they are. Look, and I know people in the UK probably aren't watching this, it's very boring. But yeah, let me know, how much would all of this have cost you? Oh, I got a steak as well, didn't I? I'll let you know. Hopefully that's nice. I'll keep that. Maybe I'll have that tomorrow night. I think maybe the 35-minute walk home wasn't the best idea. But anyway, just stop for a second. Apologies, I would have filmed that quite badly and did not articulate my words even now very well. Someone's literally angle grinding over there. It's just one of those vlogs, isn't it?
All right, guys. This was a very interesting grocery shopping trip to see. It really showed how much you guys can get in the UK for, I mean, 30 pounds is basically right now here in 2023 in August or late August. The conversion is 30 pounds is $38 roughly. So this is close to 40 US dollars. And, looking at what she had here, I'm going to go back and see that. Let's see if I can find it. Right there. That's an incredible amount of food for 40 bucks. That's insane. I think I'd probably be able to get about a quarter of that for the same price. Now, some of these things, some of the stuff wasn't over the top cheap comparatively to what it is here in the US. For example, she got that milk that was like roughly two US dollars for like a liter, but it was a specialty milk. And obviously the smaller the packaging, a smaller amount you get at something at a time, the more expensive it is. So obviously it's hard for me to know how much cheaper or more expensive that would be because I don't even know if I can get a liter of milk here. We can get half gallons. I do believe, yeah, I don't know. I know you can get them somewhere, but I don't know if I can get them just at the regular grocery store. So I don't really know about that. But for example, a gallon of milk is somewhere between $6 to $8 on average. If you get the really, really cheap, horrible stuff here in the US, you don't want to get the bottom of the barrel milk. It's not very good. That's cheaper. It's like $3 or something like that for a gallon of milk for the really, really cheap stuff that I would never touch. I get the stuff that's not the most expensive, but it's kind of the middle of the road, organic milk. I usually like to get grass fed, but I prefer to get that from a farmer. So the milk may or may not be cheaper depending on, how much it is, per gallon there. Or per half gallon. Like I said, a half gallon is about $5 for the grass milk in the grocery store. Eggs, again, I think it's because there's a 6 there. I think eggs might be equivalent. I don't know for sure, but eggs might be equivalent. But it's everything else, guys, that's incredibly cheap. Your baked goods, your produce. Even things like flowers. I think the flowers were two pounds, I believe. I think they were 1.99, right? And I think that would be roughly around $2.50 or something like that. Those flowers would probably be about $5 here, $5-6. So probably 2.5 times the amount for the flowers. I've never seen crumpets sold in the US ever. I've never seen them on any store shelf ever. So I don't have a way to compare that. Some of the steak was a really good price. I usually buy things like, well, I always buy my meat from a local farmer. So I really never buy meat from the grocery store, but I do have an idea of what it costs in the grocery store. And that is definitely cheaper than what you'll get. I mean, that was a fillet. So fillets are very expensive here. Definitely cheaper, but all in all, guys, looking at this trip, I mean, it really is. It's insane. This is only maybe the fourth time, I think. I want to say it's the third or fourth time I've looked at kind of how much it costs to buy groceries in the UK. And I think this was around Christmas time of last year. So this was like maybe 9 months ago or so. And so obviously inflation may have caused a little bit of a change, but from what I've heard from you guys in the comments, I don't think the inflation has gone through the roof in the UK up until the point I think you've noticed it, but not at the same level we seem to have had in the US. But yeah, it's interesting. I definitely want to continue checking out some of these stores. I'd like to check out some of your high dollar stores. I think you guys even have Whole Foods in the UK, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know in the comments, guys, a couple of things. Number one, let me know if you feel that the prices that were shown here are, pretty much the same as they are currently in the UK. I wonder if anything's changed in the last 9 months, in other words, especially in Aldi, since that's what we're looking at. Number two, I'd like to know if you also feel that Aldi is the absolute best grocery store to get the cheapest price in the UK. And I'd also like to know, what do you believe are the most expensive grocery stores? We saw at the beginning of this video, where was it? I don't know. I can't seem to find it. She shared a list of the cheapest and most expensive grocery stores, supposedly that list was from late 2022. There it is. So we got, how do you pronounce that? Waitrose, Ocado, Morrison's. I've heard of Morrison's. So are these kind of like the Whole Foods? Like Whole Foods in the US is what everybody knows to be the high dollar, main supermarket chain. So I'm curious, if you guys have Whole Foods in the UK, is Whole Foods considered, where would it be on this list? Would it be the most expensive? Would it be somewhere between these? Let me know in the comments, guys. And which one would you say is the most expensive grocery store in the UK? I'd definitely like to check that one out as well. Also, guys, give me any recommendations on any other supermarket reactions I should do. What else would I find interesting about UK grocery stores? But anyways, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Please click that like button. Feel free to drop your comments or suggestions about this video or others. And don't forget to subscribe to continue to follow me on my journey to discover my British and Irish ancestry. Till next time, guys, peace.